What do I do if I can't afford a business coach? That's the title of today's video. And maybe you're an entrepreneur or a business owner or somebody who wants to set up a business and you would love to work with a business coach. And if you can't afford one, then I'm going to give you some really practical things that you can do to get you to that next level. So you ready? Let's do it. I am Dan Warburton, a transformational coach who's known for having enabled thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners to succeed in extraordinary ways. I've also got web spaces full of testimonials backing this up, and I'm often invited to speak to audiences of thousands around the world about what transformation makes possible. I now get to live an extraordinary lifestyle, and I want you to be able to experience the same. What do I do if I can't afford a coach? Well, okay, so if you try doing everything on your own, I guarantee you things will take a lot longer. And you may well, more than likely, never actually succeed. I'm sorry if you thought I was going to say something else, and I'm not saying that just because I am a business coach fundamentally, and I'm saying, oh, you must come and write to me and work with me. Absolutely not. I'm just being honest with you. You see, 9 out of 10 businesses fail in the first 5 years. That's it, you know? And the truth is that very, very few people actually succeed to any kind of a level. Even those 1 out of 10 businesses that do succeed, they stay small, very small, you know. Very few people go on to successfully onto employing others and then having the leadership skills required to motivate and inspire staff to stay committed. And then even fewer get to the point where they can start traveling around the world and living the kind of lifestyle that I do now. That's just the truth of it. That's how it is out there. So a business coach is going to give you so much reward and return for your money. There's no other thing I can say other than I can't recommend enough for somebody who wants to succeed in business to work with a business coach. You know, I struggled for years in many different businesses. I would try setting up one business. I had one business which was in personal styling, where I would offer people these amazing shopping experiences tailored for them. That failed. I had another business as a handyman, and that one grew and it grew and it got to a certain scale. I had a team of people, but then that failed, that fell apart. You know, and that's just some of the businesses I've had. I've tried so many different things. But it was only when I actually began working with coaches and mentors that I began to find stability. Why? Let me explain why it makes such a difference to work with a business coach. So, when you're doing things on your own, you work, you try something out and you get a little bit of a result and you think, yeah, if I keep doing that, I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna get better. And then you keep going, and then somehow you don't get the same result, but you keep working hard, and then you get a little bit more of a result, and you can kind of see it's happening, and you can see you end up online, and you end up making a few sales, and bit by bit you manage to even maybe leave your day job, but oh, it's shaky. And you know, the truth is that's the general pattern of growth for most people in business that do it on their own. Now, here's the difference when you do it with a business coach. When you work with a business coach, somebody who's already succeeded in business themselves and has been able to enable other people to succeed in their businesses, what they do is they enable you to get clear as to what is your vision, what is your mission, and what is exactly that you want to accomplish. Because most people in business have no idea of exactly what the ultimate outcome is that they would love to have from their business. So once you've then got that, the business coach is then going to guide you to distinguish the very most effective actions for you to take. And then he's going to guide you to plan and structure your diary, your time, and your management to take those highly effective actions and nothing else. Those highly effective actions are then going to leave you producing results that are beyond your imagination, like beyond what you expected you could ever do, and in much shorter spaces of time. And that is going to be like the difference between trying to get from here to here, even if you know where this is, because most people, entrepreneurs, don't even know what they want, and then setting off to it, guesswork, try a bit of this, try a bit of this, guesswork, and then probably never actually arriving here. Versus working with a business coach, you're trying to get from here to here, or the business coach says, right, what's the next action? This action, okay, do it, great, done it. Have you done that action? Okay, fantastic, what's the next one? It's this one, go, do it, there you are, and so on, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So you end up with like an absolute straight line approach to achieving your goal. So if you can't afford a business coach, then what you need to do is you need to actually spend time with people that are already succeeding in the things that you want to succeed at. And you want to be skillful and clever to get as much advice as you can from them as possible. Another thing is go out networking, enjoy networking conversations, ask people about how they did it, ask some advice. But whatever you do, don't try doing it alone. You really have got to touch in and touch base with people that have done and succeeded at the thing that you want to succeed at. Many people try doing this on their own and then they wonder why they fail, they wonder why it's so difficult. And you know, a business coach is expensive. I'm not saying they're cheap. But the thing is if you look at trying to do this on your own, it can end up costing you so much more money, like hours and hours of work, so much more time that's required, ending up exhausted, tired, and just not seeing the results. You know, and if you end up in those kind of circles, those kind of cycles, and in those kind of patterns, then what's your life and what's your business going to look like in the next 5 years, 10 years if you continue like that? Versus if you even maybe go and borrow money, or raise money from somewhere, a 2, 3, 5, 10,000, 20,000 pounds to invest in a really good coach over a decent length of time, you can achieve results that are just unbelievable, make your own money back, and so much more. So in the end, if you can't afford a coach, really the question is can you afford not to work with a business coach? Because, I just can't say enough. I see so many people struggle trying to do things on their own, and they just don't get anywhere near the kind of results that they're truly capable of had they had that careful, refined guidance. But yeah, if you can't afford a coach, you've just got to spend time with people that are succeeding and keep asking for them advice and actually implement what they say. Don't just listen and take the advice and then say, oh, I can't do that, it's too hard, because you just won't get anywhere and you'll never get to create or live your dream lifestyle. So if you got something from today's video, then do hit that like button, because the more likes that this video gets, the more people I'm going to be able to share this with. Also, if you've got like some kind of question or something you want to succeed at that you're struggling to succeed at, leave a comment below. I answer to all the comments and I will get back to you, and I may well even be able to give you some time in a complimentary coaching session. Yes, you did hear right, that's completely free. Why do I do that? Because that's how I get to empower and see entrepreneurs succeed. And from there, if it works and we really enjoy the conversation, then I may well offer you a coaching course set to your budget. But it's entirely up to you. You've got to take action. Post below, subscribe to this channel if you're truly committed to succeed, because these videos are going to give you daily inspiration, and not daily inspiration, currently it's weekly, I might get it back to daily, but for now, weekly inspiration and guidance to ensuring that you succeed and you make this year the biggest, most financially successful and lifestyle rewarding year yet. Well done for checking out this video, and remember, whatever you do, dream the dream, choose the dream, live the dream. Cheers.